Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Technic pack tutorial series, and in this series we are going to do the Technic pack in a more strictly tutorial fashion. I'm not going to just get caught up on the sidetrack quests that I would normally do to build a crazy building or do this or that. Let's go out and see if he left us any. Nice, left us a piece of gunpowder, which may come in handy, so we'll take all the resources we can get, because basically what we're doing in this series is we're trying to get as quickly as possible from caveman to industrialist giant. So that's what we're working on. And last time we left off, we were cooking up some steak. Got myself an iron pickaxe and a couple of stone pickaxes left, and we're going to continue our mining expedition. So yeah, we're just going to do a more strictly tutorial fashion than I would normally do. Most of my videos have been more let's play oriented, and I wanted to do a video series that was going to give people a little bit more comfort in getting into Technic pack. It is just a ton of fun, and the biggest thing that I find people are concerned about is just either the complexity or not being able to get the mods installed for, industrial craft or whatever. Well, the Technic pack is given a great way to just download the Technic launcher, sign in with your Minecraft account, and you're ready to go. And it's just really slick and easy, and I would suggest that you guys try it out for sure. Every time I play, and especially when they come up with new versions, and Yogbox and all that stuff that comes in the Technic pack, but whenever I play Technic, it's kind of reminds me of the first time I played Minecraft, except for it's even more exciting. I mean, it takes me back to those feelings that I had when I first played, just how there was an endless amount of possibilities and I just could not wait to realize them. So that's really what it's about. This series is for just helping people that would normally be a little scared. There's a lot of really great series out there on the Technic pack, or, well, actually, I don't know that there's a lot of great series on the Technic pack as far as the tutorial aspect. There's, Direwolf 20 has a great kind of let's play. Oh, nice. This is going to be perfect for us. This will get us a good bunch of ore. We got a little natural cave system here. So I usually look for one of these early on just to kind of explore a little bit. The problem here is that as opposed to branch mining, where you can pretty much control the fact that there's not going to be any monsters getting in your way, when you get into a cave series, obviously you've got the complication of monsters potentially showing up. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some more torches, because we're going to need quite a bit of them. Quite a few of them, especially the way that I use torches. For those of you guys that watch, I use torches extremely liberally. I just like to take advantage. So let's see, let's make a couple more even, and that should get us pretty close to 64. Actually, one over. There we go. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. This is ideal. So one of the things I'm going to do, as I said, is I try to take my stone pickaxes and keep them as efficiently as possible, especially early on. Later on we don't care that much, but alright, there we go. So that is a first really good sign. That will help us with some tools. So this is emerald. This is a red power ore, and you can see that I can't actually mine that with my stone pickaxe. I'm going to have to use my iron pickaxe. That's why we made it. What we're going to do with this emerald, this is a red power ore that currently doesn't have any use. It's been overstated, the fact that LRM or LRM, or I'm not sure the developer's name, I'm pretty sure it's a woman or a girl, or I'm not sure what she'd be preferred to call. I would probably a woman. All women do. Anyway, point being that I'm pretty sure that she's been, I'm pretty sure it's a woman, and the development of the pack has been done in such a way, the mod pack has been done in such a way that she added all of the ores and world generation stuff to allow us to have everything that we need, even though it may not be used right away. And then later on, when the updates come, you don't have to worry about regenerating a map, because that's one of the biggest problems is if you change actual world generation, then when mods are updated, the worlds have to be updated, and if world generation changes, then you'd have to generate a new world to get the new ores or whatever, right? So we don't want to have to do that. And so we have ores like these, I'm sorry, this is a sapphire, not an emerald, like these sapphires that have no use right now in red power, but they are going to have a use very soon. Well, I don't know about very soon, at some point. And it's not entirely true that they don't have a use right now. The use that they do have is to build tools with. You can build tools just like you can with iron or gold or diamond. And in fact, the tools end up being almost as good as diamond tools in their effectiveness, but they don't last quite as long. And I'm not sure that you can actually mine obsidian with them. We'll test that out maybe, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you can't. So this is perfect. We found a little vein here, and we'll do a quick adventure just to kind of see, although we're not really in this for adventure. We're more in this to see what it takes to get going rather quickly. And as you guys play, obviously feel free. You know, what I normally do in my Let's Play series is as I go, I just do whatever's fun at the time, and so I don't necessarily go for the arms race of trying to get equivalent exchange and stuff going as quickly as possible. And that's really not the point, is to get it going as quickly as possible. But the reason I'm doing it in this series is just that you guys can see. So when you are ready, you'll have the information, and just so you can see what the process is like, and that it's really not a scary process. That it's very attainable. There's a lot of help stuff out there as well, as far as wikis. I should put a lot of those links. It is a little bit difficult. It's just like with any of the Minecraft stuff. Finding the information you need is not always the easiest thing to do. So another reason I wanted to do the videos. But one thing I was going to say about that is, what was I going to say about that? Oh, yeah, this not enough items, being able to click on something in here and even search for it. But let's say we wanted TNT, we can click on it and then right click and you can get the recipe for it. And if we were sitting at a crafting table, we could hit there's a question mark, and it will actually overlay the recipe onto the crafting table for us. We can also go to something like a piece of wood and hit U. Actually, that doesn't work, I don't think. I could be wrong about that. U is the uses, and maybe that has to be on a crafting table. We'll see. I'm not sure if that's actually in here. That might be a separate mod that doesn't come with the Technic pack. I guess I'll have to look that up. So anyway, but use R to get recipes when you're on items in your inventory or on the crafting table. And that's a really good way. A lot of them, especially when you're on like a crafting table too, will show... Uh-oh. Let's get our other sword out. We don't have the best sword in the world already, but that's okay. So let's go put some light up here. A lot of times I'll go up further and do this, just kind of stake it out. Now, something I want to mention right away, this is great as far as mining. This will be fantastic. A lot of just open ore. So we'll take full advantage of this real quick. One thing I was going to mention is that I don't do the whole torches on the right thing, really. I definitely am more inclined to just kind of randomly place torches wherever I need light. And I believe that we turned up the brightness, so hopefully the light isn't going to be an issue. I place a lot of torches, especially because we're basically playing at the highest brightness level, and I have no idea how dark it really is and if things are likely to spawn. So I try to really keep, as I'm mining, I don't ever want to come back on places that I've been and have to worry about creatures being there. And if you keep things lit up well enough, you just really generally don't have to, especially when you're doing like branch mining or something. So I'm going to do that, put a lot of torches down because I don't really know how dark it actually is. A good example would be if we go to video settings, turn our brightness all the way down. Yeah, see right here, it's a lot darker than it seemed at the time. So I don't mind doing that at all, especially for the tutorial. But I'm going to put a lot of torches down. You guys probably don't need to have quite as many as I will have. I think I'm going to go, since we found so much good ore here. What level are we on? I want to get it all, basically. I really like to just wear out the ore veins. We are on level 29, so we're going to have a ways to go before we start getting diamonds and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll probably mine out this area that we can see easily, and then we'll go back to where we came from, which I said I don't usually worry about getting lost, and I'm probably already lost. I think it was right down there. So we'll go back there and keep mining downward once we get going. But I'm going to mine this out, and then I'll show you what I came up with. I'll be right back. Yeah, as I'm back, I haven't actually done that much mining, but I wanted to show you there's a lot of gravel down here. So if you're playing and following along with this map, definitely would be good to get some of this gravel. because you will get flint, and we'll need some. So we don't need a ton. You can just kind of get as much as you can get easily, and I wouldn't worry too much about it. But it's worth getting some flint. We'll need some. We'll be able to regenerate some once we get some equivalent exchange going in the future. But for now, just get, you know, half a dozen pieces so that we can use them if we need them. And this is going to take me a little bit of time. I'm thinking, you know, I really usually spend probably, if I was to quantify it as far as actual time spent, I would say that I probably end up spending about an hour total right off the bat just doing my mining like I'm doing. And so you guys will have seen, I don't know, a good half an hour or 45 minutes of it by the time we're done with the first couple of episodes. In this case, there is a lot of really good, I don't always run into a nice system like this where there's just a lot of open ore, and I just am compelled to get all of it because I know I'm going to need most of it. So it may end up being more than my normal amount of mining, but yeah, you can see it goes on forever. So I'm going to probably get most of this, and I haven't even really scratched the surface on what I've been able to see here. So I usually do this. I just kind of track it down. Let's see. Let's get some cobble on our hotbar so we can build ourselves a way out in most of these cases. And I actually had to build an extra pickaxe already, so I built myself a crafting bench, which might as well go ahead and make one more. Let's see. Probably going to need even more than that, but for now that'll do. And then we'll pick that up and take it with us, like so. I also forgot to mention that green that we found is uranium ore, and we will be using that as we get a little bit more advanced. But one of the things I was going to say, you find a lot of coal, and you'll think, oh man, I'm not going to need that much coal, but it is something that's definitely good to have. For one thing, it's a fuel that can be up-converted for equivalent exchange stuff. It can also be used as a fuel in various equivalent exchange machines, or equivalent exchange tools that you'll be using, items. So don't forego the coal just because you're like, oh man, there's so much of it. I would get pretty much every bit of coal that I see, especially since we'll want to be able to get some energy going without having solar panels or anything right away, and we'll be using a fair amount of coal, and we just don't want to have to be worrying about our coal usage. It's just the last thing we should be worrying about because it's so abundant. And anyway, so again, I'll spare you most of this mining. I didn't start my timer again, so the timer probably won't go off at the 18-minute mark. It'll probably be a little bit longer. But I'm going to go away and do some more mining and be back, and we'll see what kind of a haul we took. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Just a quick check back in. I wanted to show you I found some emeralds. This cave system is insane. And in fact, I'm not going to probably be able to get through the whole thing, but what I decided was that since I now have some sapphires and some emeralds, that we would go ahead and make a better tool. So just like any other, you just take this, let's see, we have 3 of these, and we get ourselves an emerald pickaxe, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for now because it's going to be so much faster for mining, and we've got so much to get. Just to show you, I mean, I've already discovered, I wouldn't even know how to get back right now if I had to. We will find our way back. There was a skeleton. So yeah, be a little bit careful, obviously, if you're just starting off, but this, you can see how much quicker this is for ores and everything. Let's see. Apparently I've been up here, but it's kind of hard to say because, yeah, so I put a torch there, but you can see there's a lot of marble. I found a big marble room, and there's this other kind of nice room in here. So it's a really, really nice little cave system. It's going to take a while to clean out. This is bigger than normally what you find, but it's really good because you can kind of be a little bit more picky with where you're mining. You don't have to just do mine down to bedrock and then start doing branch mining, which we'll talk about and get into a little bit later. What that is and how you go about it. But anyway, this is a very good find, so I would upgrade your tool. We're not going to be using these valuable stones for anything else right away. So as soon as you get to a point where you've got 3 of them, you might as well upgrade your pickaxe. You can see it works really fast. It doesn't necessarily last as long, but you'll be finding a fair amount of those emeralds. It's emeralds, rubies, and sapphires. They all work the same way. So And make sure to pay attention to your health, your hunger. Eat while you're going along so that you don't get too hungry and then get hurt and not regenerate your health. So anyway, I'm going to keep going and try to get a little bit more of this mined out. I'm not sure how far I'll go or how lost I'll get, but the cool thing about this system is it does seem to kind of track back on itself in multiple places. So you can see we're already doing pretty good. We'll probably be getting rid of a lot of stuff to make room for ores. But anyway, I'm going to keep going and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back again. We I wanted to show you this. So this is I've been going around this cave. It's actually a very cool cave because it really kind of just loops back on itself quite a bit. And I've got lag issues again. Let's see. I'm going to have to go back and come back in. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Every once in a while I just get frame rate issues when I go back and forth between the recordings. So anyway, here's a nice little ravine, another place where you can see there's lots of open ore. We could probably get down with the water right here if we wanted to. What I was saying is this cave's been cool because it's just really looping back on itself. So I've gotten a ton of stuff. I basically had to throw everything, well, still got some rotten flesh I could get rid of, but most of the stuff that I'm getting rid of is stuff that I basically one stack of cobble now, but I've got, you can see a full stack of 2 stacks of copper, 3 stacks of copper. Let's do the middle click. Middle click gives you automatic sorting. So if you middle click, you get, and it'll sort your inventory. A stack and some of iron. Got some more sapphires and a lot of coal and stuff. So we're doing pretty well. You can see that my sword is, or my emerald pickaxe, it's gotten some good use. So I wanted to also mention, I kind of went by it without even really thinking about it. This stuff here is marble, and this is another red power, I believe it's red power material, and this is really good for building. I usually collect about a stack of it if I find it. I will come back and get quite a bit more. I just don't have a lot of room in my inventory, but I like to build with it a lot. You can make some really nice looking bricks with it. And you can use it just straight as marble as well. Make some nice floors if you want kind of a smooth look on things. So I'm a big fan of this stuff, so I usually collect a stack, which we've got. And I'm going to have to go to the surface. What I wanted to do was, nice, here's some more emeralds. We're going to get ourselves an emerald sword pretty soon because our stone sword's about dead. That's a pretty good haul of emeralds right there. What we're going to have to do is go to the surface because I was going to go all the way down to... sorry, something killed my frame right there. I was going to go all the way down to bedrock or about level 8 and start doing my mining like I would normally do for diamonds, and that's where I was expecting to get most of these materials as well. But we found just a really rich open cave system, so we've got pretty much all the other stuff that we need for the short term. We even had some silver up top. I don't think I got any silver on this trip yet, which is kind of interesting with all the mining we've done. But yeah, I mean, this cave system just goes on forever, and I just don't think I have the time to keep going. So this is the ravine. So there's some gold though. That's a really good little system right there. It's going to be a little bit difficult, I'm not going to lie. I was the one that said I don't usually worry too much about putting the torches for finding my way out. It is not going to be super easy to find our way out of here. But I think we can do it. So we got some more great ores down here, so we're just going to go get them. Yeah, don't feel like, man, I'm going to have... This is something else. This is a great cave system. We had a real good find here. So yeah, it takes some time, but it's worth doing because we're going to be able to get so much of what we need. I was just thinking I couldn't really have asked for a better spawn spot for doing a tutorial than this, because this is just exactly what I usually try to find is a good spot to get a bunch of my materials really early on, so I don't have to come back down too much in the early going, and I can kind of focus on adventuring and doing stuff that I really want to do, building and various, getting set up, because I really like the logistics, and I like the just totally nerding out part of the Technic pack, setting up your workshops and doing some building and whatever. So yeah, this is perfect. The thing that will really tell whether it's a great spot for a tutorial video is whether or not we can quickly and easily find rubber trees. If we do, that will be huge, because that is one of the things you've got to do early on. We need some gold, not just because not just because it's really valuable in equivalent exchange and for some other things that we want to do, but because we are going to, because we have so many open cave systems down here, and we're not doing my normal branch mining like I keep mentioning, we're going to end up running into werewolves eventually. I've already seen a couple, and I've just tried to steer clear. So I should mention the whole idea of Mo creatures, which is something that if you're coming from vanilla Minecraft, you're not going to be familiar with. It adds a bunch of different creatures in the game. You've probably seen some of them in passing as we've been playing, and one of those is the werewolf. So the werewolf is a human during the day, and he looks just like a normal guy. You can just kill him really easily. He's passive and doesn't hurt you at all. And then at night he becomes a werewolf and hits really hard and can kick your butt. And the only way to really deal with him is to get, I mean, you can kill him with any sword. It just takes a really long time, and that's okay if it's just you and him, and you can just kind of sit there and beat on him. But usually what happens is something else sneaks up on you, or he brings some friends or whatever. So that can be a real pain. What's this? A zombie waiting for me? He probably fell. So we get a gold sword, and a gold sword allows us to kick butt on werewolves. So one of the things we're going to do right now is put that down, and we're going to make a sword. Oops. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. We're going to make an emerald sword. I'm just going to get rid of this other one because we don't want to run into the wrong people at the wrong time while we're down here. So we'll take our crafting bench back by getting rid of this and this. There we go. And yeah, I think what I might do is make a run up top and then try to come back down here, because this is the perfect place. I mean, we're already at 26, Y26, so we could pretty quickly from here go down, and we could get some more of that stuff. Let's see. I'm going to take you on a little journey, see how easy it will be for us to get back, because that's the part I'm not really sure of right now. In fact, I'm pretty unsure. I'm pretty sure it is not going to be easy to get back. And I would like to get up top, and then I would pretty much just as much prefer some branch mining. That's another Mo creatures thing. Rats. I don't like having rats around. So I think that's actually a different ravine, because this is that ravine that I was talking about. I don't know, maybe it wraps around, but this is just a great place to mine and live in general. So we'll be getting a lot of that stuff, a lot of seeds. So we're not going to mess with that right now. Let's see. I wanted to make sure. Did I go down this way? I think I did. We pretty much cleaned this out. So we got a lot of marble down here. I'm going to have to make a decision on whether I'm going to want to come back down this way and chance it, or if I'm just going to do my regular branch mining. The nice thing about branch mining is what I do is just dig basically a straight stairway that just goes all the way down, and then I start branching out from there. That was the wrong place. I start branching out from there, and I am in total control of the environment. I'll block off any holes or side paths, passageways, so that I don't have to worry about it. And there's the buzzer. I'm not sure how close that is to our 18-minute mark, but anyway, so I block all those side passages off so I don't have to worry about it. And been down here, and then I can just zip up and down without having to worry about it. Oh, this is a place I wanted to go. I forgot. Yeah, that looks kind of cool in there too, although I'm not going to mess with it right now. I got creepers and the whole like down there. So let's see. See if we're anywhere close to me being able to get out of here. Oop, spider. Which, we're okay with spiders. We like to have a little bit of string on us. So this, yeah, I actually was here. I remember that now. And there's a skeleton. So yeah, you're going to be, this is the problem, right? If you're spending too much time down here, make sure we eat again. You're going to end up fighting. So if you're not comfortable fighting early on, it's not the right place. Let's take this path. I'm pretty sure this leads to a dead end again. Maybe not. Maybe this is getting us closer. Did I miss some iron over here? I did. Since we've done such a good job, we might as well get the rest of it. And we'll make a run up top. Oh, that's perfect. Nice little find. Got a little bit more gold. It's nice to dig around a little bit. There's our That's probably where that other place came out. So we'll come back there. And it's starting to feel familiar. I don't know if I'm just crazy or if this is really going to lead us back back to where we came from. It feels like it will, but I don't know. Yep, there it is. So here is our stairs, right? So what I'm going to do is pause it, go back up, get us situated with all this junk, and then we'll come back down. And I was really going to try to get outside today, but I don't think we're going to have time. I'll check the time on the clock, but I'll get us set up and I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I know we're short on time, but it was worth stopping here to show you this. I was on my way down again, so this was basically right here was where we went before. So I just kept going down, and I found some silver here. So I thought, oh, that's a great place to dig, and we'll do a little mining. So I came in here, and then let me show you what we found. This is always interesting. So let me. We don't have any armor, so we got to be a little careful. But we found a dungeon. So this is going to be spawning zombies. It's a zombie spawner right there. So what we're going to do is just beat up some zombies, and we're going to go in there and place a torch right on top of the zombie spawner, and that will keep it from producing any more zombies. And then we'll just do a quick look around. And I thought I saw some diamonds, but I did. No, they're not diamonds. Whoa. But there's some redstone here. So we got some cool stuff here for sure. A lot of zombies here. Some skeletons. This is a pretty dangerous little cave. Yeah, go get him. He just shot you. Don't you want to get him? Better eat, even though we're not that hungry. Got to keep our health up so it will regenerate. But you can see that we got lava, which means there's probably obsidian down there, which means if we had diamond, we could get that, but we don't right now. So, oops. That wasn't good. He's got me in a compromising position. Let's get out of here and recuperate some. So we'll come back there in just a second, but what I wanted to show you was, well, let's put some torches up in here so we don't get spawned on top of. And while we're here, we might as well do a little mining. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. So I was gonna show you a couple of things here. There's the chests in the spawning room, so we could get lucky and find like a diamond or something there. It's not likely. Usually it's like a saddle and some iron and something like that. Yeah, so we got buckets, bread, cocoa beans, all interesting stuff, but not all that great. What was that? Oh, coal coke and a crowbar. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, let's see, can I even pick this stuff up? I can't. Get rid of some zombie flesh because we're not going to need that. I don't eat zombie flesh. I do my best not to, at least. Well, there's a lot to this. Let me come back. I'm gonna go because we already got to go get rid of a bunch of stuff now. We're already pretty much full on our inventory. So let me run up and dump some of this stuff off, and then we'll come right back down here and I'll finish this off. Alright guys, I ran up and got rid of some inventory, came back down and did a little bit more digging, got some redstone already. And as soon as I started recording, my frame rate dropped again, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. It seems like all I have to do is just kind of pop it off and back on. This right here is nickelite. This you will find in abundance down here on the lower layers, and it is kind of, you can see it looks like redstone. It pops out like redstone. It's actually used in red power for bluetricity stuff. Honestly, I haven't done too awful much with that. I don't know that I've used more than a handful of it ever anyway. But we're going to test out a couple of things. I should have kept one of my buckets. I could have got rid of some of this water. But anyway, I was going to test out whether or not we could mine obsidian with these pickaxes, with the gem pickaxes, because they are in every other way as hard as diamonds. But I don't know if they're as hard as diamond when it comes to... there's some more uranium for us. If they're as hard as diamond when it comes to obsidian. So let's try it out. I kind of, from what I remember, I don't think you can. Obsidian takes forever to mine anyway. If we could get some, that would be awesome, because we could use it to go to the nether, and we'd be able to get some glowstone and really kickstart things. Otherwise we're going to have to figure out something else, because we're going to have diamonds to get obsidian. Yep, it looks like they just won't break it. So obsidian is not breakable with these. So it's just about as powerful as a diamond pickaxe, but not when it comes to obsidian. So anyway, I'm going to get some of this that I've found, and again, I know we're not going to get 2 rubber trees like I planned, because this is just such a lush mine, but I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff, and then I'm going to go head down, and as soon as I find some diamond, I will come back. Hopefully that won't take me too long. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I actually am right at, what am I at? I'm at Y11 right now. I cleared out pretty much everything that was in there. I got a bunch of interesting stuff, some more gold and whatnot, but I didn't find any diamonds yet, which is what we're down here for. And since we're probably not going to get to rubber trees this episode, we're not going to get to the great outdoors, so we're just going to finish our mining. And I am going to finish the mining this episode, which means we will find at least a diamond. What I've decided to do is to try Y11. Right here, we are sitting on top of a lake of lava. Every place I dig, there's lava right below us. So I'm going to do it here. From Y11 at least to start, and see what kind of luck we have. So what I usually do is I get down to where I'm gonna be mining, and I dig out a 2x2 3 high a little ways. Just I like to have a nice open area to mine in, and I'll dig that out a little way, and I'm gonna pick one direction to go in. This is a pretty good little haul of redstone, so we'll pick this up while we're here. I'll pick a direction to go in, and then I'll start branch mining, and I just want to show you guys what branch mining is about, for any of you that don't know or are unfamiliar with the term. So we're not sitting on lava here, but right there we are. So the lava went down 1 level, but that's okay. We're still going to go with this. Okay, so I'm going to go this direction to start with. So what I'll usually do is just pick a place to start, and I'll head in. So I'll dig 1, and then I'll dig up all the way, and this is right on top of a place we've already been. So that's not going to be as interesting. Let's do this. What about the other direction? Might be the same thing. What we really want is to get a fresh look, and that's really a place we've already been to, huh? So it might be worth moving down a little bit. Let's do this. I'm just not sure where we're at. I don't want to mine where I've already been. I think we might be safe to go down 1 more level here, which would put us at Y10. I don't think we can go another one. Oh, I guess we can. Let's do that then. So we'll make this the start. That'll put us at 9, which is pretty much where I want to be. Let's see. Yep. So let's do this. I'm going to do the same thing again from Y9. And let me just dig this out and get going, and then I'll come back and show you the branch mining process. Alright guys, I've taken the liberty to go up and dump a bunch of the junk off that I had found, and come back down here and get this all cleared out. So I'm starting my branch, and so I guess I should probably describe what I'm doing here. Basically the way this is going to work is you basically want to start down a path. You're going to go down as far as you decide to go. Usually I go until I run into lava, or if it's just such a long path that I feel like I basically will go till I run, like break a pick or something like that. And then I'll cut across, and I'll go across 2 blocks and then come back exactly the same, and I go as high as I can go. And what that does is allows me to see every single block in this path, so the blocks that I dig, plus this side and this side, right? So I won't miss any blocks. I'll basically get to see everything that exists. And this is really good for when you're looking specifically for ores or something. So you could do just straight up strip mining, where you just break every block in your path. And that's good if you're trying to get a lot of cobble or whatever, right? But we'll wait and save the quarry for that. Well, and there we go. We've already hit lava, so it'll be interesting to see. There's lava there. So you got to be ready with the blocks to mark off to block off the lava, right? So this is just a lava lake, so I'm not going to mess with that. That means that there's probably lava right there. Okay, Well, we've had epic fails so far. We're going to go the other way. Well, that's a good start. Found some gold right off the bat. And you're definitely not supposed to dig straight up because of the lava factor. Lava gives you time to get out of the way a little bit though, so I don't really worry about it when I'm branch mining so much. But that's a good start. So let's go this way just a hair. I wanted to at least kind of show you the process, and then I'll break away until I find diamond, and then we'll come back and wrap up this episode. So we have had a lot of success, but you can already see how successful this is. Even if we hadn't done what we did, if we had just come straight down here and started mining, I mean, you get a ton of resources this way. So you're going to see every block in this area by, you know, basically, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high, plus the 7th one, and both sides. So you're going to see every block from well, whatever. Let's see. From Y9 all the way to 15, actually all the way to 16 on both sides. So it's a really good way to make sure that you get a good visibility and increase your chances of hitting the ores. So I'm going to go this way and see how far we can go. As you've seen, lava can be an issue, and especially when there's a lot of cave systems like what we've seen, I've found that there's a greater chance of end up running into a lot of lava and stuff. Because a lot of times you get lucky and there's not that much, you can get a good stretch where there's not a lot of lava, and then you kind of hit a lava lake and you call that the end of your branch mine and turn around and come back. But anyway, let me keep going here, and I'll find us some diamonds, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Alright guys, we're back. No, we have not found diamonds yet, and we actually haven't even really had any success branch mining, but we did find a slime, which we want, so we're gonna take the time to deal with that. I heard him clicking, and I decided to make a little side trip. I was kind of hoping, so for those of you that aren't familiar, they will break up into smaller bits, and we'll kill those, and then we'll get slime balls, and we're going to get a good amount. They're useful for sure. I can't remember all of the things that we need them for. Sticky pistons for one. I also know that you can get them. Oh, and there's diamond right there. Good. So we're gonna fight our way to the diamond and then call this a video, because that's what we were looking for. So with a little extra goodness thrown in on top, a little extra diamond, or a little extra slime love thrown in. I think there's going to be a creeper down there. It also looks like maybe a dungeon right here. Alright, because that's cobble, and I didn't put it there. And we're not in a multiplayer world, unless lava and water met, which is possible. Alright guys, you gotta go quickly because I'm in trouble already. Oh, that's tough. That means I gotta get back down there. Let's make a run for it and see what we can do. That's the problem when you go down. I should have had iron on. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. I can't even get back into my cave. Alright, we're going to make a quick run. We should not have a lot of trouble finding it, and our stuff should still be there. So let me make that run back down. That's embarrassing, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. All my stuff is still here, as we knew it would be, but it's still embarrassing. I lost all my levels, which isn't good. We don't want to do that. We value our levels. So that's the product of being down here too long, honestly. I just spent a lot of time trying to clear the stuff out and get it going in a hurry, and I just never bothered to make any armor. So you can see this actually is a place where we've been before, so we've kind of connected ourselves back together with the place that we came from. So let's see, I thought I had another pickaxe. I must have failed to pick it up. Let's go get that diamond, and then we're gonna call it a video. So that was like I said, that's not the way it was supposed to go, but you know what, that's why we, oh, and a little extra diamond. Take the time to just dig on the side, and we get some extra diamond. So what's that? I wonder how much that's going to give us. Let's take a look. Get some more iron while we're here, because we're now going to have to make iron armor for sure, so we don't let that happen again to us. Let's see. can see when you hit redstone, some of the blocks will give off a light, and I'm not sure why some do and some don't. I'd have to look into that. Anyway, let's go get the other diamond that we saw. Scared me. There's my other pickaxe, which I can't get because I'm still full. Yeah, we don't have a lot of food. Yeah, this is the perfect time for us to be. Let's make our pickaxe, repair our pickaxe. This is the perfect time for us to be heading out. We've got all the resources that we need right now. Not to say that we wouldn't need some more. Well, I'm glad that wasn't the only resources we had. What is this? This might just be my branch mine. So see, we were that close to diamond in the branch mine down there, and then I got sidetracked, came up here, and that's where what it got us. So anyway, yeah, I would say that this has been pretty successful. I'm gonna continue doing a little bit of branch mining, probably off camera, since I'm already down here, and I'll get back to the mine and get everything that I need. But now we've got enough diamonds to give us short-term success. We've got 6 diamonds. That'll get us building some of the stuff that we want to build early on. So I'm going to call it a video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Any feedback that you have is definitely welcome and desired, because I would like to know what you guys think about the tutorial series and if this is going the right direction. Next time we are definitely going to head outside and try to start getting some of the other resources that we need that aren't found underground. I almost fell down again, although that would be fine because it's not that far of a drop. And that's back home, and this is the branch mine, I think. Yep. So I'm going to continue on. Thanks again for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Minecraft OTB, and I will catch you guys next time.